Murphy, but here comes Gout Gout. We knew we'd see this in the final 50, so let's watch the young superstar rise. He's flying. He will be Gout of this universe.
Gout Gout left out of World Relays. Is this the end of his sprinting dream as Noah Lyles eyes Australia? Let's take a closer look. The athletics world erupts in controversy as Australia's sprint sensation Gout Gout faces exclusion from next month's World Athletics Relays, while Victorian Athletics League President Matt McDonough confirms plans to bring the world's fastest man, Noah Lyles, down under. This explosive development follows weeks of heated debate over handicapping decisions at the recent Stawell gift that prevented both Gout and Lachlan Kennedy from reaching the final. Athletics Australia officially confirmed on Tuesday their relay squads for May's championships in Guangzhou, China, deliberately omitting the 17-year-old Phenom from both 4x100-meter and 4x400-meter events. This calculated decision appears designed to manage Gout's gradual introduction to men's open competition as he maintains dominance in his age group. The teenager's absence fuels speculation about strategic planning ahead of September's World Championships in Tokyo, where he'll officially represent Australia in the 200-meter event. Officials seem intent on protecting their newest sensation while plotting his path to global supremacy. His 2025 season has already delivered staggering results that send shockwaves throughout international athletics. Gout clocked 46.20 seconds in the 400 meters, nearly a second faster than Noah Lyles' personal best. His 100-meter best is 10.17 seconds, though he broke the 10-second mark twice in Perth with wind assistance. The Stawell gift controversy saw harsh handicaps prevent both Gout and Kennedy from reaching the final, despite large crowds. Local businessman Sandy McGregor, who paid $50,000 for Gout's Stawell appearance, saw no return. McGregor has also committed $150,000 to support Gout's international campaign, showing strong belief in the young star. There are a couple of people angling in that space. There are a few influential people who have some backing that suggested they're going to try to see what they can do. There are plenty of people around with money to support that. McDonough revealed to Wide World of Sports. The Victorian Athletic League president openly discussed potential mega money offers for global superstars. Someone might say, look, we can spend $500,000 to get Noah Lyles, and he might not come for that. But wait, there is more. This astronomical figure reflects growing confidence in Australian athletics' financial backing. The Stawell gift's overwhelming success, despite controversies, proves the event's enduring appeal. Record crowds witnessed local favorite Gout fail to progress because of handicapping decisions that sparked widespread criticism. Who knows? By the time we get to next year, Gout could be just as big as Noah Lyles, McDonough speculated. His assessment carries weight considering Gout's recent performance trajectory. The teenager broke Peter Norman's 56-year-old Australian 200-meter record late last year with a stunning 20.04-second clocking, faster than Usain Bolt's time at the same age. Australian athletics emphasized unprecedented depth across sprint disciplines. The country competes in all 6 relay events for the first time. 4x100 meters and 4x400 meters for men and women, plus mixed versions of both distances. The country's fastest athletes are locked and loaded to land Australia in the conversation with global sprinting powerhouses at the 2025 World Athletics Relays, officials declared Tuesday. Tori Lewis headlines Australia's women's 4x100-meter relay squad after securing victory at Melbourne's Moree Plant meet. She edged 17-year-old rising star Leah O'Brien and Brie Rizzo in a dramatic 3-way photo finish. Lachlan Kennedy leads the men's 100-meter relay team despite clocking Australia's fastest time of 10.03 seconds this season. I'm feeling really confident for this team. We can definitely qualify for Tokyo, Kennedy stated in Athletics Australia's press release. The camps we've had as part of the relay program have been really great this year. The rivalry between us all as individual sprinters is still there within camps, and we all still compete with each other, but we all want to be the best at world relays. Kennedy's recent performance upstaged Gout at the Moree Plant meet 200 meters, adding intrigue to their domestic rivalry. Both athletes earned world championship selections. Kennedy for the 100 meters, Gout for the 200 meters. Their September showdown with global elites promises high drama as Australia challenges American sprint dominance. We'd be interested in bringing Noah Lyles to Australia, the VAL, and I'm sure Stawell would. We would be super excited to have any of the international superstars come along, like one of those big-name Americans, to take on Gout, McDonough added. This declaration of intent signals Australian athletics' ambitious expansion beyond domestic boundaries. Officials recognize Gout's marketability rivals established international stars. His emergence transforms Australia's global athletics profile while potentially disrupting established power structures. Gout's immediate schedule includes the 200 meters at Ostrava Golden Spike meet in Czech Republic on June 25th. This European campaign builds momentum towards September's World Championships, where he'll face the ultimate test against Noah Lyles. The American Olympic 100-meter champion awaits Australia's challenger in what promises to be athletics' most anticipated showdown. Athletic Australia's strategic decisions regarding relay participation reflect careful long-term planning. They prioritize Gout's individual development over immediate team success. His absence from relays allows focused preparation for the 200 meters where he demonstrates greatest potential. The teenager's training includes sessions with Lyles himself, creating unique insider knowledge for their impending clash. This arrangement adds complexity to their professional rivalry while building anticipation among athletics enthusiasts worldwide. The Stawell handicapping controversy sparked calls for reform after top runners missed the final. Officials face pressure to fix the system before hosting global events. Plans to grow the Stawell gift need major funding, with talk of big-name appearance fees. Meanwhile, Gout's rapid rise raises expectations as he heads into the World Championships under intense pressure. Olympic bronze medalist Sha'Carri Richardson joins potential targets for future Stawell gift appearances. Officials recognize women's sprinting's growing popularity and marketability. The event's evolution from local tradition to international spectacle demands diverse headline attractions beyond male competitors. Financial backing materializes through influential supporters with deep pockets. Sandy McGregor's $200,000 investment demonstrates private sector confidence in Gout's commercial potential. Additional sponsors position themselves to capitalize on Australia's sprint revolution. Officials left Gout out of the relay to protect him, but it upset fans eager to see him race. Still, big crowds at Stawell showed that track and field remains popular in Australia, even without him. The sport's strength goes beyond one athlete, which supports plans to grow it further. Now all eyes are on the World Championships in September. If Gout beats Noah Lyles, he could become a global star. If not, it might slow his rise. McDonough's pronouncements telegraph Australian athletics' declaration of war on established hierarchies. The sport's traditional powers face challenges from unlikely sources as emerging nations invest heavily in sprint programs. Australia's coordinated assault on global sprinting supremacy begins with careful cultivation of teenage talent and bold international recruitment strategies. The track and field world has been left in complete shock after Morris Gleeton from Langston Hughes High School in Georgia delivered a performance that has rewritten the history books. Competing at the Georgia 5A Region 3 competition, Gleeton stunned spectators and experts alike, with an astonishing time of 9.98 seconds in the 100 meters under fully legal wind conditions. Gleeton has made history, becoming just the second high school athlete ever to run under 10 seconds with legal wind after Christian Miller's 9.93 in 2024. What makes Gleeton's win even more amazing is how far ahead he was. He beat the second-place runner by 0.67 seconds, a huge gap in sprinting where races are usually won by tiny fractions. "Come on, life! Pull over with it's over with, golly!" exclaimed one observer as Gleeton crossed the finish line, demonstrating the immediate impact of this historic achievement. Even though this was just a regional race and not the toughest competition, breaking the 10-second barrier is a huge deal. Gleeton is now the second fastest high school sprinter ever and one of only 4 junior athletes under 20 to run sub-10 in 2025. His time of 9.98 seconds is currently the 5th fastest in the world this season among all sprinters. The 2025 season has proven historic as it marks the first time that two high school athletes have broken 10 seconds in the 100 meters under any conditions in the same season. Alongside Gleeton stands Braden Williams, who has gone sub-10 3 times with wind assistance, including an astounding 9.82 seconds with a plus 6.0 meters per second tailwind, described by one commentator as basically a typhoon kind of tailwind. Though Williams hasn't yet achieved a sub-10 clocking with legal wind readings, track experts estimate that his 9.82 wind-aided time would translate to approximately 9.96 seconds in still conditions, or 9.88 seconds with maximum legal wind assistance. This demonstrates the extraordinary talent emerging at the high school level. The global landscape of junior sprinting has expanded beyond American shores. 19-year-old Bandwalasa from South Africa has recorded a wind-legal 9.99 seconds plus 0.7 meters per second, while 17-year-old Australian sensation Gout Gout ran 9.99 seconds with a slightly illegal plus 2.6 meters per second tailwind. This unprecedented depth among teenage sprinters is transforming expectations of what's possible before an athlete even reaches collegiate competition. High schoolers are only getting faster and faster, notes one analyst, and now that the sub-10 mark has been achieved under legal weans by various athletes, there's likely to be more and more as the years move forward. This fast progress brings up a big question. Could a high school runner really make it to the World Championships and even win a medal? It's very rare, but it has happened before. In 2003, Darrell Brown from Trinidad and Tobago won a silver medal in the 100 meters at just 18 years old. He is still the youngest runner to ever win a medal in a world final for the men's 100 meters. The road to the 2025 World Championships in Tokyo won't be easy. The American trials are packed with top sprinters like Noah Lyles, Fred Kerley, Christian Coleman, and others. With so much talent, making the U.S. team might be the hardest challenge in all of track and field. This alone is one of the most difficult teams to make in the entire track and field world, explains a track expert. And if you do ever make a sprinting team representing the U.S., odds are you'll be bringing back at least one medal. Adding a slight twist to the qualification process, defending world champion Noah Lyles receives an automatic bye to compete in Tokyo, meaning one additional American will make the team. This slight opening could potentially benefit a high school phenom like Gleeton or Williams, though the odds remain exceedingly long. The international field is equally imposing. Jamaican sprinters Keishane Thompson, Oblique Seville, and Akeem Blake have shown exceptional form, while South Africa's Akani Simbine currently holds the world's fastest time in 2025. Add to this list Botswana's Letsile Tebogo and Italy's reigning Olympic champion Marcel Jacobs, and the depth of talent becomes apparent. The competitive landscape of men's sprinting has reached unprecedented depths in recent years. Since 2020, 79 sprinters have broken the 10-second barrier, with 25 running sub 9.9 and 5 breaking 9.8 seconds. To reach a world final, a teenage sprinter would likely need one of the fastest performances in junior sprinting history. Making the podium would potentially require breaking the world junior record of 9.91 seconds held by Tebogo. For perspective, a 9.91 clocking would have finished last in the 2024 Olympic final, where Oblique Seville had what was considered a bad race. Had Seville reproduced his semi-final time of 9.81, a 9.91 wouldn't have even made the final. My guess is that to earn your way onto the podium this season, you will need to run a 100 time of 9.85 or faster, and potentially a sub 9.8 could be required for the gold, predicts one analyst. Practical considerations also make a serious world championship campaign difficult for high schoolers. Most don't train for peak performance in September when world championships are typically held, as their seasons generally conclude in June or July. By September, they're already beginning their next semester of school, making it extremely challenging to maintain top form through such an extended season. It would take nothing short of a complete overhaul of someone's schedule to even consider a high schooler as a true medal prospect, notes one observer, but anything is possible when done correctly. Christian Miller's 2024 season showed just how much is possible. After becoming the first high schooler to officially run under 10 seconds, he did it several more times that year. At the U.S. Olympic trials, he ran 9.98 seconds and finished 5th, just missing the Olympic team by 1/10 of a second. If there had been an automatic spot open like there will be with Noah Lyles in 2025, Miller would have been even closer to making it. The 10-second barrier, once seen as impossible for high schoolers, has now been broken. It's starting to happen more often, just like when the 4-minute mile went from being a rare record to something top high school runners achieve regularly. As Gleeton moves forward in his high school championship season, his incredible 9.98 is a big moment in track and field history. Whether he or Williams can run even faster and chase Miller's high school record, or maybe even the world junior record, is still unknown. But one thing is clear, junior sprinting has changed forever, and the future of the 100 meters looks faster than ever.
And there they go, clean start. Braden Williams with the start we expected, and Dylan Mitchell as well. And looks like Braden Williams is going to get that.
The track and field world has been left completely stunned after 18-year-old Braden Williams shattered expectations with an astonishing 9.82-second performance in the 100 meters at the Class 6A Region 2 meet in Texas. This extraordinary achievement has not only rewritten the record books, but fundamentally changed what experts believe possible for high school sprinters in America. When Williams' time flashed on the scoreboard, the crowd erupted in disbelief. To put this performance in perspective, his 9.82-second run is faster than Noah Lyles' winning time of 9.83 seconds at the 2023 World Championships. For years, breaking the 10-second barrier seemed an insurmountable challenge for high school athletes, with Trentavis Friday's 10.00 seconds in 2014 standing as the closest approach until recently. The landscape of junior sprinting experienced its first seismic shift in April 2024 when Christian Miller from Creekside High School in northern Florida ran 9.93 seconds under legal wind conditions at the Pure Athletics Elite Invitational. Miller's breakthrough made him the first high school athlete in history to officially break the 10-second barrier, a feat considered revolutionary at the time. Many experts predicted his mark would stand for years, if not decades. Miller's remarkable 2024 season included breaking 10 seconds 2 additional times. He culminated his high school career by running 9.98 seconds at the U.S. Olympic trials, finishing 5th and narrowly missing the Olympic team. His consistent sub-10 performances established him as the second fastest junior athlete under 20 in history, just behind Letsile Tobogo's 9.91 from 2022. Following his record-breaking high school career, Miller made a significant career decision. Despite signing with the University of Georgia, he bypassed collegiate competition to turn professional with Puma, the same sponsor that supported sprint legend Usain Bolt. Miller articulated his ambition clearly. "Last year I was trying to be one of the best sprinters in high school. Now I'm trying to be the best in the world." His professional debut has already proven promising. At a recent season opener in Florida, Miller clocked 10.02 seconds, defeating established professional and Sha'Carri Richardson's boyfriend, Christian Coleman, 10.06, while finishing behind only Olympian Courtney Lindsay, 9.97. Just when Miller's 9.93 seemed untouchable, Braden Williams has completely shattered that mark with his 9.82 run, a full 0.11 seconds faster, representing an enormous margin in sprint events where championships are often decided by mere hundredths of a second. However, there's one significant caveat to Williams' spectacular performance. The wind during his race was measured at plus 6.0 meters per second, substantially above the legal limit of plus 2.0 meters per second required for record recognition. One commentator described the conditions as basically a typhoon kind of tailwind. Due to this excessive wind assistance, Williams' time won't count as the official national record, though it stands as the fastest ever run under any conditions by a high school athlete. But wait, there is more. Track experts have calculated that with legal wind conditions, Williams likely would have run approximately 9.96 seconds with no wind, or around 9.88 seconds with the maximum legal tailwind. While these wind-adjusted estimates aren't exact science, they strongly suggest Williams would have broken the 10-second barrier even under standard conditions. Still a remarkable achievement for an 18-year-old. Interestingly, this wasn't Williams' first venture into sub-10 territory. Just 1 month before his 9.82 performance, he clocked 9.99 seconds, though again with a slightly illegal wind reading of plus 2.6 meters per second. This pattern of exceptional performances with wind readings just over the legal limit has become a frustrating trend in junior sprinting globally. In Australia, 17-year-old sensation Gout Gout has experienced similar circumstances, breaking both the 10-second and 20-second barriers with wind readings just beyond legal limits. As one commentator lamented, "Dear wind, please chill out," acknowledging that while the times are extraordinary, legal marks would make them officially record-worthy.